Well, the sand in the 2023 hourglass is dwindling. Game number 128 of the season is here for Atlanta's High A affiliate, and Gavin Booker here to take you through it. Rome and Asheville squaring off for the second of 6 this week. Game 1 last night was dominated by Jorge Batista and Tyree Thompson. Together, they too hit the tourist and punched out 14 en route to the 5-1 win for Rome, which brought them to 3 games over 500 in the second half. That's one of the best marks for this team all year. Unfortunately, with the way the Hickory Crawdads have been playing baseball since June, the Braves, along with the Tourists, have been mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. For Hickory, their magic number is 2 to win the South Atlantic League South Division in the second half, but these innings, these at-bats, and these reps still matter, especially for Brave starter Spencer Schwellenbach. Schwellenbach, the number 59 overall pick in 21's draft, taken towards the end of the second round. The former Nebraska Cornhusker entered the year as Atlanta's 6th overall prospect, according to MLB.com. He's since moved up to number 3 on that list, only behind former Rome Braves A.J. Smith-Shawver and Hurston Waldrop. Schwellenbach was the lone selection for the Atlanta Braves in this year's SiriusXM Futures game in Seattle. We'll have more on that outing and its significance later on tonight. Spencer's rolling with a 3-pitch mix: fastball, slider, changeup. The 4-seamer sits in the mid to upper 90s. The low 80s slider is above average, and his sinking changeup will miss barrels when kept lower in the zone. Well, with just 5 games worth of sand left in the top bulb of that hourglass for Rome, let's play 9, gentlemen. Mostly cloudy and 84 degrees at this 7 o'clock first pitch here at Advent Health Stadium. Quintero, Alvarez, Baldwin, 1-2-3 due up to face the right-hander Thomas Harrington. Here at the bottom of the first inning, Kyle Wright up a base hit back to the mound to the leadoff man, but he ended up stranding him at second base, recorded a punch out also. So 0-0 our score, and an 0-1 count to Geraldo Quintero. Pitch from Harrington. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Harrington, a competitive balance pick, 36th overall in 2022's draft. He was the highest drafted pitcher in Campbell University history, and he followed teammate Zach Nito, who was taken 13th overall by the Angels. Nito currently finds himself in Double-A Rocket City, just down the road. 0-2. Up and away, Quintero lays off. The defense behind Harrington goes as follows. On the infield from left to right, it goes Acuna, Brannigan, Johnson, and Samillo. In the outfield from left to right, Bowen, Gonzalez, and Ciani. 1-2. Tries to elevate and get Quintero to expand the zone, but Quintero lays off. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's Ignacio Alvarez in the on-deck circle. 2-2, Harrington from the full. Quintero late on this one. Sends it towards the chill zone up the left field line. Well, media relations coordinator called Rome Prospect City the other day. Atlanta's number 2, 3, 5, 8, 16, 25, and 28th ranked prospects. Now in High A Rome. 2-2. Pitches up and in, and Quintero's worked it full. Schwellenbach made his first appearance since the Futures game yesterday, going 2 2/3 innings. Good to see him back out on the mound. Full count. Quintero will lay off. Ball 4. Quintero got behind early, fell behind 0-2. Works it full, then draws the walk.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 13, Nacho.
Just as
Jr.
Kyle Wright went to the stretch fairly early, Thomas Harrington will also go to the stretch after the first batter of the game. Quintero takes a step and a dive off first. First pitch, righty on righty to Nacho Alvarez, in for a called strike, took it over the outer half. 0-1. Nacho 0 for 4 in the series, but he's hitting .321 in the month of August. 0-1. Alvarez behind. Fouls this one over the concourse. Nacho and McCabe continued to shine. Geraldo Quintero, who just reached on the walk, is hitting a very respectable .257 after a month of July in which he hit .355. So all these prospects doing their thing here in High A Rome. You add Owen Murphy to the mix. He's going to get to start tomorrow. Not to mention Hurston Waldrop, slated to start Saturday. Comes in as a second-ranked prospect. 0-2 to Alvarez. Harrington, after a hold, delivers. It's a grounder to the second baseman, Johnson. He'll flip to second and a first, and it's a 4-6-3 double play. The 86th double play turned by this defense this year, and there are 2 away here in the bottom of the first.
The catcher, number 39, Drake Baldwin.
Nobody on, 2 away for Drake Baldwin. Pitch home from Harrington. First pitch swinging is Baldwin. This one's lifted out, deep left center field. Gonzalez nearing it, hits to the track, hits to the wall, hits off the scoreboard. We're not getting that one back. Home run for Drake Baldwin, the opposite field.
You always hit a home run when you call it around the electric for your eligible league. Home and around the electric is a proud partner of your Rome Braves.
Fastball that's just left out over the heart.
Number 38, David.
And those flags are pretty still out in left center field. That means he got all of that. Little to no help on the way out. It's 1-0 Rome Braves. Pitch off the plate, 1-0 the count to David McCabe. And for Drake Baldwin, his 12th homer of the year comes in solo fashion. 1-0 fouled back. Count evens up at 1 apiece. The shortstop, Brannigan, shaded a hair to the pull side of David McCabe. 1 ball and 1 strike. Harrington will miss arm side off the plate. And the count 2-1. McCabe 1 for 7 in the series. He has doubled and driven in 2. 2 balls and a strike to him. Under it. And again, just a tad behind. 2-2. Both McCabe and Alvarez, the only 2 Rome Braves hitting over 300 in the month. McCabe hitting 306. This is his preferred side of the plate. He's hitting 306 against right-handers this year. 2-2 from Harrington. Rope to center field. It's going to send Gonzalez back to the warning track, and he'll field and make the catch. The solo shot from Drake Baldwin puts the Rome Braves up 1-0 here, hitting into the second. You're listening to the Rome Braves Baseball Network.